On the in-breath, we're going to reach the hands up, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Gently resting the hands, palm facing down or palms facing up on the knees. Just connect with the breath here. Relax the shoulders, sitting up nice and tall, and just setting your intention for your practice ahead today. Taking the time today for you to create beautiful, positive, healing energy for yourself that you can carry throughout the day. On the next breath in, reach the hands up overhead, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. May our minds and our bodies be healthy, may our thoughts be filled with love, and may our practice be free from all obstacles. From here, we're going to come to all fours. We're going to do cat-cows on the in-breath, arch the back, and as we exhale, rounding through the upper back, chin to chest. Just continue this a few times at the pace of your own breath, moving nice and slowly. Try not to rush this movement. And just 2 more breaths here. And last breath. From there, we're going to push the hips back, coming into our downward facing dog. Begin to pedal out the legs. And we're going to bend through both knees and then push the right heel down towards the mat, lifting the left heel off the floor, lifting the right toes off and really pushing that right heel down to the mat. Swap this over now, so bending through the right knee, pushing the left heel down, lifting the toes of the left foot. Bending both knees and push the heels down towards the mat. And then from there, we're going to come to our tippy toes, walking all the way to the top of the mat, bending through the knees, lifting our hands up, sitting the hips back, coming into our chair pose. Staying here for 5 breaths. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. And from there, standing up. Inhale, reaching the hands up overhead. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Stepping the left foot back. Right knee is bending forward. Reaching the arms up, coming to your warrior 1. And 5 breaths here. Three more breaths. And then from here, we're going to come to our warrior 3. So leaning into the front foot, floating the back foot up, pointing through the back toes. If you need to have blocks, you can grab your blocks. And these will help with your balance. If you don't have blocks, try to place your hands on the floor instead. Kicking through that back foot. Perfect. And then we're going to bring that left foot down. Inhale, reach the arms, coming back up to your chair pose, sitting the hips back down. And then from here, we've got 1 more breath. Inhale, reach the hands up, bringing the hands to your heart center. Right foot steps back, this time coming to your warrior 1 on the other side. Left knee is at a 90-degree angle, shoulders facing forward, hips facing forward. Again, staying here for 5 breaths. And if you can, sink a little bit deeper. And then we're going to come to our warrior 3 on the other side. So allowing the weight to come into the front leg and floating the back leg up. Again, remember you can use your blocks here if needed, or you can place your hands on the mat, or you can place your hands in front of your chest. Elongating through the head and the back leg, keeping the back leg nice and strong. Lowering the right leg down next to the left, coming into forward fold. And then we're going to hop back, coming into our chaturanga. Inhale through to your cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale, push the hips back, downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. And then we're going to take the right leg and extend it up behind us, bringing the right foot in between the hands, lower the left knee down onto the mat, coming into your low lunge. If need be, you can place the blocks on either side. Try to squeeze the inner thighs here to help with your balance, keeping the hips centered as well. Pulling the right knee back, pushing the left hip forward. Again, if you need your blocks, you're going to bring them as we come into a half split. So we're going to extend the hips back, push the hips back, extending through that right leg. Toes are pointing up towards the sky and we're folding down towards that right knee. Staying here for 5 breaths as well. Every time you exhale, try to sink a little bit deeper, allowing the chest to melt towards that right thigh. And rolling back to your low lunge, lifting your back knee off of the mat to come to your high lunge. Staying here for 5 breaths. Make sure the back heel is lifted and we're extending through that back heel. 1 more breath here. And then we're going to lean forward again, coming into our warrior 3. So floating that back left leg up off of the mat, pointing through the toes. And 1 more breath. Slowly floating the back leg back down, stepping back to your high plank, lower down, knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale through to your cobra, upward dog, and exhale, push the hips back, downward facing dog. We'll stay here for 3 breaths as well. And then we're going to lift and extend through the left leg, bringing the left foot in between the hands, lower the right knee down to the mat, coming to your low lunge on the other side. Again, keeping the hips nice and centered, so this time pulling the left hip back and pushing the right hip forward. Relax the shoulders. Having your blocks nearby as we push the hips back and extend through that front left leg, making sure the hips are nice and centered here as well. Again, remembering as we exhale, we try to sink a little bit deeper, melting the chest towards your left thigh this time. And 1 more breath. Roll forward, then lifting the back knee up, coming to your high lunge, squeezing the inner thighs together. Back heel is lifted, and 5 breaths here. And then we're going to lean forward into our front foot, coming back to our warrior 3 on the other side. Left leg nice and strong, pointing through the back foot, which is your right foot. Slowly floating the right foot back down to the mat. Step back to your high plank, lower down knees, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale through to your cobra, upward facing dog. And exhale, push the hips back, downward facing dog. Staying here for 3 breaths. And then coming to your tippy toes, walking to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to come to our standing split, so lifting up through the left leg. Really reaching that left leg up high, placing the hands down on the floor. You can grab hold of your right ankle with your right hand. Careful with the balance. Bring the left foot back down and we'll take it to the other side. Right leg lifts this time. Remembering that it doesn't matter how high that right leg is lifted as long as you're trying your best. And slowly floating the right leg back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then from here, step or hop back to your high plank. Lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale through to your cobra or upward facing dog. Pushing the hips back to your downward dog. And then we're going to slowly lower the knees down, come to our child's pose. Reaching the arms out in front, resting the forehead on the mat. And one more breath. Lifting ourselves up now. And from here, we're going to take the legs out in front. Feet facing forward, knees facing forward, arms out in front, and slowly lower ourselves all the way down to the mat. Bringing the feet back so it's comfortable enough when you push up to your bridge. And from here, we're going to lift the hips up and lower back down. We'll do this 8 times. So again, for 2, lifting up, lower, lift up for 3, lower, lifting up for 4, lower, lift up for 5, squeezing at the top, lift up for 6, lower, lifting up for 7, lower, and last one. And then we're going to hold, squeezing the glutes, pushing through the heels, interlace the hands underneath the back if that feels good for you. Keep lifting a little bit higher if you can. And slowly start to lower vertebra by vertebra all the way down. Knees to your chest, rock side to side. And then just windshield wiper the knees to the left and to the right. We'll do that a few times. Coming back to center. If you have a strap, we're going to take our strap and we're going to wrap the strap around the left foot. Keeping the shoulders and neck down on the mat. You can keep the right knee bent or you can extend that leg out. We're focusing on pulling that right foot closer towards our face. So extending through that left leg. If you need to have a gentle bend in it, that's absolutely fine. Just a few more breaths here. And then we're going to take the strap with the right hand and guide that left leg over to the left hand side, keeping the left leg fully extended, kicking through that heel so the foot is flexed. Just a few more breaths here. And then we're going to lift that left leg back up, grab hold of the strap with your left hand and extend that left leg over to the left this time. So shoulders are flat on the floor, pushing your right hip down with your right hand, kicking through your left heel. And last breath, bringing that leg back to the center, and we'll swap it over to the right side. So strapping up the right foot, flexing the foot. Again, you can extend the left leg or keep that left knee bent. If it's bent, it's easier on the hamstrings. Staying here for 10 breaths. As you exhale, making sure that you're pulling that foot closer towards the face. So you're keeping it an active pose rather than just sitting here. Then we're going to guide that right leg over to the left. So extending through that right leg, pushing through the right heel. Come back to the center. And then we're going to guide the right foot over to the right hand side. So extending fully through the right leg, kicking through that right foot. And last breath here. Bringing the right leg back to the center, picking the strap off, and then from there we're going to bring the knees to the chest. Coming to a reclined figure 4, taking the right hand through that little hole you've created and pulling the left knee towards the chest whilst pushing the right knee away. This is a nice active pose as well, so you should feel a nice stretch on the hip. And releasing that, we'll come to the other side. So left ankle goes towards the right knee. Thread that, and then bringing the right knee towards the chest, pushing the left knee away from the body. Slowly coming out of that, bringing both knees to the chest, rock side to side, and then coming to your supine twist, right knee to the chest, and then guide the right knee across to the left. You can apply slight pressure to the right knee, keeping the shoulders in contact with the floor. Back to the center, right leg extends, left knee comes to the chest, and then we're going to guide the left knee over to the right. Make sure that we're breathing here instead of just holding the breath. Full breaths in and full breaths out. Coming back to the center, and we'll start winding down into our Shavasana. Having the eyes closed and just letting your hands rest wherever feels most comfortable for you. Take a slow breath in through your nose. Exhale gently out the mouth. Again, breathing in and breathe out. Now imagine that your body is resting on the surface of a calm lake. You're completely supported. The water doesn't ask you to float, it simply holds you. With each exhale, let one part of your body become a little heavier. Your forehead smooths, your jaw unclenches, your shoulders melt, your arms grow heavy, your chest rises and falls without effort. Your belly softens, your hips settle, and your legs become heavy. Your feet release into the stillness. Now picture the tiny ripples moving outward from your body across the lake. Each ripple carries away something you no longer need. A bit of tension, a lingering thought, an expectation. You don't have to decide what leaves. Just allow it to happen naturally. For the next few breaths, there's nothing to improve, nothing to solve, and nowhere to be. Just floating, breathing, and resting. Breathe in and out. Slowly bringing small movements to the body by wiggling the toes, the fingers. Taking the hands overhead, coming to a full body stretch. Exhale, bring the knees to the chest, rocking side to side. And just rolling over onto your right hand side. Coming to a seated position. Taking a moment to see how you feel. On the in-breath, reach the hands up overhead, bring the palms to touch. Exhale to your heart center. Taking a moment to thank yourself for practicing yoga today. May you carry the essence of today's practice with you throughout the rest of the day. Inhale the hands up overhead again. Exhale to your heart center. Bow the head towards your hands. Thank you for flowing with me today. I wish you all a beautiful day.